But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
Give people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Father, nine shoes. Nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doopa dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go. I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So Chris, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
Give people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here.
Father, nine shoes. Nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doopa dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me. me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
There you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello. He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? Because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs, and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So, audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So,
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My God, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
No! But George is my friend! You don't have any friends! Ah!
there you go.
I did a little picture of us all earlier. I was doodling a little bit.
Like a virgin.
Oh, I love the U-bend. I like to get my hands inside the pipe.
I've ways to tickle you to death.
Continue this as Cockney Gerbils.
Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello.
He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games where we make up scenes, songs and stories based entirely on your suggestions.
So class, here's what you need to know.
We're going to get straight into our first game in a moment, but first of all, for everyone watching, we're going to need lots of suggestions from you throughout the show.
Give us lots and lots of suggestions.
Give the people what they want!
Okay.
But the first suggestion we're going to need is of a crime you would like to commit. So audience, still keep giving us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction.
Stealing Ronald McDonald's big shoes. The world has run out of ice cream.
We're going to do the dance of the headless chickens.
Okay, so we've got Rocky seducing a crocodile.
Okay.
The people what they want!
Give them what they want! Are going to play a game which is called Styles Clash.
Styles Clash?
Verbatim. We are going to move on to our final challenge of the show as an impression battle tournament. So
Hello, Georgie. We're going to make a lovely cake.
I wish my mum was here!
Have a nine shoes. Nine shoes. No shoes.
Right, now we just have to go back to the future.
That's why I tell everyone to eat my shorts.
Oompa loompa doompa dee. If you are wise, you'll go out with me.
Yeah, I'm Mary Poppins. Give me super califragilistic XP karaoke dotion.
The crystal of life, which will make us all be able to turn into little tiny mechanical butterflies.
My god, is that possible that we always have to listen to him?
I hate everything.
And it's going all crazy on the show. Let's just make sure all of you guys are switched on. Say a big hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, you guys can all be heard. So, welcome. Hello there, everyone in the audience land. First things first, let us know if we can be heard or if we can't be heard. If you're lip reading me, just say you can't hear it. But in the suggestion box down below, you'll see that we're asking for suggestions of something that scares you. Please put suggestions of something that scares you into the suggestion box. We'll use those on our opening game. We'll meet the performers. This is the Extreme Improv XStreamed show. My name is David Pstansky, and we are joined today by Andrew.
Hello, everyone. If I don't win today's show, I will die trying.
Okay, interesting. Also on the show, we have JJ.
Good morning, everyone, from sunny London. Very sunny here. Lovely.
Yeah.
And I'm on the hard stuff as well. So.
Well, we have Sarah on the show. What are you drinking?
Hi, everybody. I'm drinking water. Please vote for me because this morning I sat in an anthill and it hurt.
It hurt the ants more.
And Ruth, what have you sat in today?
I have very carefully not sat in anything other than a chair, which is good. So, hello everybody. I have got bruises though. Look, you can can you see my bruises? Oh, they're there. They're on that.
Oh my gosh!
Look at that! A collection of bruises. I'm a battered woman.
They look like the hokies you had as a teenager, you know.
Yeah, no, that's what's happened. My husband has been
kissing your
French kissing my bicep because obviously he needs to.
This show has got a lot more niche.
He's been French kissing your bicep.
No, he hasn't. I fell over.
Is he the Wolfman? What's going on?
I fell over and I'm covered in bruises on various different places.
It does actually look like teeth marks.
It does, yeah. Yeah, you know, maybe there's something he's not been telling me. But anyway, it's better than having the bruise on my face, which I thought I had.
Okay, well, on that note, we will get on to our first game. So, our first game that we are going to play is called Single Syllable Showdown. The way this works is that there will be 2 performers in the scene at any one time, and everything the performers say in the scene has to be single syllable words. So, for example, they can say hi, but they...
Sorry, that's my dog. I'll be back in a moment.
That's all right. All of those barks are example of single syllable sounds. But you can say hi, but you cannot say hello. You can say woof, but you cannot say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, because that has more than 1 syllable. So let's just have a look what this is going to be about. So we've got suggestions of toothache, things that scare you. Toothache, that could be scary, especially if dentists aren't open at the moment. I'm not sure what's happening there. And the moment where you feel like you're falling off a cliff just as you fall into a deep sleep. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, so this is going to be a scene set in a dream, maybe. So the moment you feel like you're falling off a cliff just as you fall into a deep sleep. Let's say JJ and Sarah, you're going to start this. I'm going to have to switch off Ruth's camera for her. But JJ and Sarah, you'll start. Andrew, if you... you're gone. And here you go.
Deep and dark. Ugh.
I fell.
You fell? We fell.
We fell.
Then dark.
So dark, so cold, so...
Scared.
Yes. So...
Drugs might help.
Ah, drugs. I have some.
Do you?
Yes.
Can I have some?
I have these drugs.
Tar.
Yum.
Nice drugs.
Yum, yum, yum. Drugs.
Will I feel cool?
You look cool.
Of course.
You feel okay?
Yeah, a bit.
Oh,
not sure.
You went green.
Green?
Yep.
Not blue.
Your eyes.
All right, easy.
Your eyes.
Easy, 2 syllables.
Oh, yes, you're correct. Well spotted there. So, Ruth, you may...
You're be away.
I came back.
Right, Ruth, I'm going to probably have to can you restart your camera?
I can't restart myself.
Sorry, that's my fault, because I switched you off. Right, so, ask to restart. And, Andrew, you're here. So, oh gosh, everyone's back. Right.
I'll go back. I'll go away.
Okay, right, I'm going to leave as well.
Do you want me here?
Yes, go for it, Andrew.
What's happening? Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Right, Andrew, no, keep going. There's a small cast. We'll be over in a second.
Fell off a cliff. Did drugs. Went green.
Wow, that sounds mad. Why would you do that?
Well, I was tired.
I'm tired as well.
Tired?
Oh, fine.
Is tired 2 syllables?
No, tired is 1 syllable. Keep going.
Syllables is.
No, stop being mean.
I'm very tired.
Oh, very is 2 syllables.
Oh, very is definitely 2 syllables.
Oh, very, yeah.
So, I will join now.
Go away at some point.
This is a dream.
Yes.
Wow. Who are you?
I am Bob.
Bob?
Bob.
I don't know Bob.
Yes, you do.
You're my boss!
I am your boss, Bob.
Who tried to stab me.
Yes.
Why are you in my dream?
To stab you.
What does this mean?
I want to stab you.
I get that, but why?
I don't like you.
I know. I think this means there's stuff I need to work on for me.
Yes. All things.
And you are a manifestation of that. Okay, Ruth, you're in.
Oh dear. Hi.
Hi.
How are
I
you?
like to stab.
Right. What?
All things.
Not me.
Not you.
Good. Can I stab you?
Yes.
Right.
You.
Where should I stab you?
Head. Nose.
Oh.
Mouth. Neck.
All of them?
Yes.
I have one knife.
Oh.
Or I have these.
Ooh.
Snip, snip, snip.
Snip me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you snip me?
Ooh. I don't know you.
Well, if you snip me, you will.
That's how it works.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay.
round here it does. No. Finger. Oh.
Okay. Oh, my green screen went weird. That was amazing. You were like, finger, and it was like you knew it was wrong before you'd started the word.
Yeah.
Also, Sarah, you're like the friendliest version of Freddy Krueger ever, where you're just, hello, I'm going to stab you in your dreams.
I'm
Wow.
not sure I'd want to be known to be queen of the single syllables. It's just not, you know what I mean? It's like,
I'll take
not
it. Queen of
interesting.
anything is
Yeah.
Green is fine.
Okay,
it's green.
so, guys, we are going to move on to our next game. In the suggestion box, I've asked for a place of work, but we've got a few more suggestions of things that scare us that we can use for a scene or two. Cambo Backward Boy on D Live says, hi! So, hello there. But what else have we got here? Okay, the Sight of Blood. Losing a bikini top in a swimming pool. Bees. So we had ants in real life, so maybe bees is... yeah, I think we'll go for bees. We're going to do a scene about bees. And for this, let's start off here. We're going to follow a similar format, but this time we're going to do a questions-only scene. We're going to do questions-only scene. Once again, there will be 2 performers in the scene at any one time. But the performers are only allowed to say things that are questions. They're not allowed to say anything that, when written down, would end in anything other than a question mark. If they do that, they'll be eliminated from the scene. Once again, if they have what we'd call a circular conversation or hesitate for too long, they'll also be eliminated. This is going to be a scene about killer bees. Well, I've added in the term killer, so maybe that's wrong there. Andrew and Ruth, you may begin this, if everyone else drops out their camera. Killer bees, and here you go.
Where are they now? Where did they go?
Here? Are they here?
Did you see them?
Why does that really hurt?
Did it sting you?
Is it a killer bee?
What is a killer bee?
Am I going to die?
Why would you die from a bee sting?
Why
Do
would
they kill
I?
humans?
Do they kill humans?
Do they? No. Are you
Oh,
Dying.
Ruth, technically, that's no, and you can't say no. I'm so sorry. In which case, I will join in. And here we go. Do you want to get stung?
Does that sound like a good idea?
Where would you like me to sting you?
Are you a talking bee?
Is there any other kind?
What are you talking?
Have you met some rude bees that haven't spoken to you?
Am I hallucinating?
Are you anaphylactic?
Possibly.
Okay, Andrew, you're out. JJ, join in. Have you seen the Queen?
Oh, bugger!
We'll let you back in. We'll let you back in.
No, I must admit, I was watching the cricket and something happened. I'm sorry. I was really bad.
Okay,
Very
Sarah, you're in.
unprofessional.
Sarah, you're in. That's amazing.
Do you like cricket?
How does it work?
Why am I liking cricket?
Do you like cricket on Facebook?
What's Facebook?
Haven't you heard?
Why would a bee be on Facebook?
Isn't it the best place to be?
How did you come up with that pun?
Do you ever read BuzzFeed?
Why should I?
Do you want to know a secret?
How many secrets do you have?
Is 7 too many?
Is 8 too few?
What's the 8th secret?
Why do you want to know?
If I give you some honey... Oh, shit, that's not a question. It might have been a question. You win. Right, okay, so, well done, Sarah. 2 out of 2. Wow, that is on fire. Okay, so, welcome back. Who's playing cricket, JJ?
England are playing West Indies in Manchester with no audience, no crowd, which is weird.
Sounds like normal to me. So...
I
don't know anything about cricket.
90,000 in Melbourne.
I'm sure. I don't know cricket. Okay, so we're going to go on to our next game. Our next game is going to be a traditional alphabet scene. But audience, I'm just going to change things because after this we're going to do an extreme monologue. So we will need suggestions of well-known characters from fiction, people from history, plus their secrets. So put those into the comments now. What did I just say we're doing? An alphabet scene?
Alphabet.
Yes, we will do a traditional alphabet scene. We will start off with JJ and Sarah. JJ and Sarah, you can go first. Let's have a look. So this is going to be a scene set in a casino. A scene set in a casino. You're going to start at the letter P and go all the way through the alphabet until you get back to the letter P. And here you go.
Poker. I only really play poker. I don't gamble.
Queen Yvonne does not gamble at all normally.
Rah, for Queen Yvonne. You're a very special lady.
Simply deigned to grace you with my presence at this casino.
Together at last, though. It's lovely to come with you to the casino.
Unbelievable. I'm so happy that we're here together.
Very good. So am I.
Well, shall we get a bit gambly then?
Exactly. I think we should. Let's go upstairs.
You bought the money?
Suits the law, as though I wouldn't support the money. Come on, Queen.
Alert, alert, I am ready.
Baba ganoush, baba ganoush. Let's sum someone up before we go up. I love some Turkish aubergine paste.
Can we also get some of those vine leaves that have rice in them?
Did you not get the email?
Everybody tells me to check my emails much more regularly, but I just don't like admin.
Food emails are so important. We always must read those.
Good. I shall add it to my to-do list. Good point.
Hopefully next time you'll read it and bring the pita bread.
I can't guarantee that because I am the Queen.
Jokes. Even queens read emails.
Kick me in the face with your admin, why don't you?
Larry should have told you. Your PA should have told you.
Men, you just can't get the stuff. Larry is useless.
Nincompoop, that's what I call him.
Oh, that's a bit strong.
Perhaps. Maybe I should call him P. Let's cut the scene.
Okay, well done, well done. Excellent stuff.
Right,
So, we are now going to do another one of these, but because of the number of performers on the show, we're just going to try a three-way, this is going to be chaotic and not work very well, a three-way alphabet scene between myself, Andrew, and Ruth. So there isn't a specific order to who can say the lines in what order here, other than the fact that obviously you can't say two lines in a row, because then it's still the same line. So let's have a look. This is going to be a scene set... Where was the last one set? A casino?
Casino.
Okay, I don't even quite know what this is, but the suggestion we've got is a podiatry clinic. What's podiatry?
Oh, for feet.
Excellent. Okay, so a foot clinic. We are in the foot clinic, and we're going to start at the letter C and go all the way through until we get back to the letter C. And here we go.
Can you tell me what that is?
Don't really know.
Ew! Whoa, where have you had those feet, man?
For goodness sakes, put them away.
Goodness sakes, indeed, put them away.
How are you going to help me with that attitude?
I'm not. I'm going to mock you because you've got manky feet and it's like a hobbit with all the hair on top.
Just a moment, just a moment. That's cruel. He's not a hobbit.
Kidding me? You're kidding me.
Let me have a look at your feet then.
Manky. Manky, definitely.
No, they're not manky.
Okay.
Podiatry is not my passion in life, I'm going to be honest.
Quite understand that. We need a professional.
Right, it's a professional and you're acting unprofessionally. If I do say so.
So, did you think I was the podiatrist?
Toenails. She's a toenail expert. She just deals with just the nails. Once we clip them off, she comes and takes them away.
Unfortunately, that's true.
Very specialised profession she's got.
What is going on?
X-ray your feet, find out if there's some sort of issue, and if necessary, we'll amputate.
Yeah, what he said.
Zoologists would do a better job than you.
Oh,
Bunions! And scene. Oh wait, we ended on C. And scene, or whatever.
Always
Okay.
end a scene on bunions.
What's a weird scene? Poor old Andrew.
I know, right? So, right, we're going to move on to our next game. So, we're going to play an extreme monologue. So, audience, we're going to need a continual stream of suggestions of characters from fiction and people from history, plus their secrets. So, put those into the comments section down below. And the way it works is that we're all going to have an opportunity to perform a monologue. And the idea is that we're going to try and keep the monologue going for as long a time as we possibly can. The two rules, however, is that we're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever, and we are also not allowed to hesitate, like I did a moment ago, which includes saying words such as or which are non-words, and having an extended pause. If anyone notices that we break one of these rules, we can just shout freeze. If it's a correct challenge, that is the end of the monologue. Whoever keeps their monologue going the longest wins. So, let's have a look. And, okay, we're going to say that, JJ, you can go first here. You are going... Okay, so we've got a very Ghostbusters theme. We've got suggestions of both Slimer and Bill Murray. So let's say you are Bill Murray, and your secret is you are a ghost. You are Bill Murray, and you are secretly a ghost. And here you go.
As an actor, not many people know that I, Bill Murray, am really a ghost. In the Busters film, person of ill repute may have been, but I feel kind of Groundhog Day. Know what I mean? Left alone, the skunk comes from the ground.
Oh, well, freeze. What was their challenge there?
I thought there might have been a repetition of I there.
Repetition of I. Do you know where it came earlier?
Yeah, there was. Oh gosh, there was an I.
I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you, just because. I kind of half think it, but I wasn't certain because we have I and Ims and stuff like this. But
Yeah,
that's
I think
still
I
a
saw
very good
I.
time. 41 seconds.
Wow.
41 seconds is the time to beat. Ruth, since you've popped up on the screen, you can go next. Let's find a character for you. You are Pingu.
Does Pingu even talk?
Well, your interpretation might. Okay, you are Pingu, and you are Pingu going to a fancy restaurant. You are Pingu going to a fancy restaurant, and here you go.
There are so many people here. Why do they look at me like I'm wrong and shouldn't be here?
Oh,
Here, repetition of here,
Yeah.
23 seconds. So many people here shouldn't be here. Okay, Sarah, you can go next. And let's find a character for you. You are going to be... You're Christopher Columbus, and you were seasick. You were Christopher Columbus, and your secret is that you were seasick. And here you go.
Feeling really nauseous. Boat, sea, general ocean areas make me unwell. So.
Oh, so. 22 seconds. Well done there. Andrew, you're next. Oh, this is good. Everyone's popping in at the correct time. It's nice with a smaller cast. Everyone knows the order. Okay, so... Ooh, what's that? Wow, we've got another random suggestion of a character, which I'm willing to give you, because it'll never come up again. You are a 5-fingered Kit Kat who hates teeth. You are a 5-fingered Kit Kat who hates teeth. Okay? And here you go.
I hate teeth. I do not
I'm sure you don't. Right.
That was quite good for Andrew. He normally gets the first sentence, so to get to 2, I think it's pretty good.
Okay, so that just leaves me. Once again, in the interest of keeping things fair, can one of our fellow performers suggest a character and a thing for me that's a secret?
Catweasel would be a character.
Who's that?
Catweasel.
Catweasel.
Played
I'll
by
give it a
John
go.
Pertwee. Catweasel. The
From
original- John Pertwee played Catweasel with Una Stubbs.
Okay, I know who John Pertwee is. That will do. Right, so Catweasel doing what?
Catweasel talking to the Society of Scarecrows.
Okay.
It was a talking scarecrow.
Oh wait, is he just Wurzel Gummidge?
Well, if you want to think of him as that, yeah.
I don't know. Right, okay, so I'm speaking to what? The Society of who? Scarecrows. Okay, yeah.
And start.
Greetings, everyone here in the field. Scarecrows, Romans, countrymen, lend me your poles. Stick up to the man who tries to keep us rodded into earth. Now, Wurzel Gummidge, Catweasel to some, a.k.a. Pertwee Doctor to others. Oh shoot, you're right. Okay, 33 seconds. No idea whatsoever. Right, okay, so everyone come on back. So JJ, with 41 seconds, you making a fashionably late entrance. Ta-da! There you go, you win. Well done. Excellent stuff. We're going to go on to our next game. Audience, I've changed up things into the suggestion box and asked you for suggestions of a crime you would like to commit. A crime you would like to commit. So put those into the comments. Okay, Janie on Twitch suggested about the 5-fingered Kit Kat, then expressed his disappointment, saying, "Oh, I wanted to see what any of you could do with the Kit Kat. Not much." Right.
All I do.
Yeah. Well, just eat it. Right. Okay. So, a crime you would like to commit. To rob Tesco's of all of the loo rolls is the first one we've got come through. Oh no, there's a few come through. So to rob Tesco of all of their loo rolls. And let's see, what game are we going to play? Let's play a game of Alliteration Anarchy. We haven't done that so far today. We're going to play Alliteration Anarchy. The way this works is... you know what, it's a little bit crowded, but there's 5 of us. Let's have all 5 of us in this game. The way it works is each of us are going to be assigned a letter of the alphabet, and whilst we can say any words we like within the scene, our goal is to begin as many words as we can with the letter that we have been assigned. So, this is going to be about the lack of the stolen loo rolls from Tesco's, and let's assign some letters. JJ, you have the letter S. Ruth, start as many words as you can with the letter T. Andrew, begin as many words as you can with the letter C. Sarah, begin as many words as you can with the letter W. And I will begin as many words as I can with the letter A. So,
thankfully JJ didn't get the C word.
Let's not go back there again. Right, so, anyway... Okay, here we are on... we're stealing loo rolls from Tesco's, and here we go.
Sorry, put that back. Sausage is okay.
I'm totally terrified of toilet rolls.
I crapped myself. I need toilet roll.
Arse paper!
Come to aisle 7.
Arse paper! I just want to wipe my ass.
Too much information.
Couldn't get a cleaner.
Why, William? Why have you crapped yourself during this mission?
It's awful.
So,
what have I ate? What did I eat?
Turkey, tomatoes,
avocado, aardvarks.
Way too many
diet.
Take me back. Aardvarks.
Apples is what I meant to articulate.
Hey,
Susan.
Which aisle is the
6.
arse paper on?
6 or 7. 6 or 7.
3.
You sure it's not on 80?
Oh.
Well, if we split up.
Split up?
Are you a mad woman?
Totally.
William, when you went to aisle 7, we all know what you did in that aisle.
True.
Can we hurry up? I'm a criminal on the run from Croydon.
Are you Andrew? Are you Andrew?
Sentinel alert.
My friends call me Clive.
Ah.
Seriously.
Well, Clive, criminal Clive.
Yes. I
see. So, how's the sun today? Ooh, seriously,
What's the times?
And see. At that point, I think we're best. Crowded scene. I'll be honest, at no point did I figure out which one of us was William. It could have been all of us. Right, probably Ruth, you're right. Okay, we'll make it slightly less chaotic for the next game that we're going to do.
Also, we've no idea who won it because we're all talking.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Well, we'll say we're all winners on that one. But we will move on to our next game. And this will be a two-hander. This will be a two-hander for Sarah and Andrew. Sarah and Andrew, you're going to do a two-hander because we're going to play a game of Extreme Choices. So this is our version of New Choice. The way it works is throughout the scene, every time I say new choice, the last thing they say will have been erased from the script, and they will have to come up with a new choice of something else to say that replaces it in the scene. If I say new physical choice, you'll have to change up your physicality. If I say new emotional choice, you change up your emotions. And if I say any other kind of new choice, then you may have to make a new choice there. Let's have a look what it is about. So, looking at the comments, Beth Long, who sometimes joins us on the show, says, "Good morning from Chattanooga." Good morning. It must be quite early for you out there. So, we've got the suggestion to donate my girlfriend's clothes to charity. Was this the crime? I suppose it's a crime, yeah, okay. Steal all the gin from Asda. We've already robbed a supermarket today. So, let's say... to donate my girlfriend's clothes to charity. So Sarah and Andrew, you will be in this scene. To donate all of my girlfriend's clothes to charity. JJ, if you could stop your camera, feel free to enjoy the cricket. And here you guys go.
Darling, have you seen my clothes anywhere?
I gave them to charity.
You did what?
You've got one shoe left.
But I need clothes to be able to go to work.
Buy some new clothes?
Oh, you're going to buy me some new clothes?
You are.
I'm going to buy me some new clothes.
It's your money.
Well, I suppose it's only fair because I did do a little donating of your Porsche to charity.
New choice.
Oh.
I did do a little donating of your mum to charity.
Oh, good riddance.
I know, that's what I thought. Annoyingly, though, they wouldn't take her.
New choice.
Annoyingly, though, they took your dad as well.
What, why my dad?
They come as a pair, don't they? They've been married so long, they finish each other's sentences and things like that.
Which charity shop was it? No.
Well, there were several, but we went for Oxfam in the end because of gift aid.
Yeah. Not the one down the road next to the cafe.
New choice.
Not the one down the road next to the Ann Summers.
No, your dad was in the Ann Summers. I had to get him out of there to get him to the charity shop, admittedly. But no, only Oxfam would really take them. They're nice.
So embarrassing.
You can visit them. They're in the window.
Andrew, new emotional choice.
Oh, why do I have to visit them?
Because I know you're a bad son, but you are still their son, darling. You have to do some of this stuff.
My fault I'm an alcoholic.
New choice.
It's not my fault I'm an astronaut.
Well, it kind of is your fault. You went through quite a lot of training, you applied for the job, and you went to the moon. So I think
I'm still paying for it.
New choice.
I'm still under the influence of alcohol.
Yes, and you're very proud of that, which is...
I don't remember going to the moon. I don't remember going to the moon. I don't remember being there. I don't remember stepping one foot on it.
I know.
Sarah, new emotional choice.
Why don't you remember it?
I'm a chronic drunk. I don't remember you.
You don't remember me?
Wendy?
New choice.
Sandra?
New choice.
Jeff?
Yes, Jeff. How can you not remember Jeff?
Oh, Jeff, yes.
Look at your tattoo. It says, "I heart Jeff."
New
That's
choice.
me. Look at your tattoo. It says, "My mum and dad are in a charity shop window."
New choice.
Look at your tattoo. It says, "I collect human hair."
Yeah, I've got a lot of human hair.
Andrew,
Yeah,
new physical choice.
Got a lot of human hair.
Oh, is it up your jumper?
It's everywhere.
Oh, you're sick. I'm not quite sure why we're in a relationship.
New choice.
I'm so glad we're married. You've got human hair up your jumper and you're a raging alcoholic who's been to the moon but doesn't remember.
And scene. Excellent stuff. Well done. Love that scene.
Oh, no. That was so close to Sarah's real life. It was unbelievable.
Okay, let's do another one of these. So, Ruth and JJ, you can have a go at this next one.
Oh, we'll have a go.
We'll do another extreme choices game. And let's see what we've got. So we've got lots of suggestions. So audience, in fact, just to let you know, I've changed what we want in the suggestion box. So I've now asked for a famous movie. And let's have a look what we've got here. Suggestion of crime. So Hannah, who has joined us on shows this week, has dropped in the chat. And she has suggested the crime of wearing socks with flip-flops. Wearing socks with flip-flops. She's then put Crocs. So I don't know if that's different or worse.
Yeah, Crocs are different.
Crocs are easier to wear socks with. I think flip-flops are...
She may just be talking about alligators, but who knows? Right, so it's different. It's different comment. But anyway, wearing socks with flip-flops. That's your scene, and here you go.
Okay, own up. It's yours, and it's all a mess because of the flip-flops, isn't it?
I know, but when I came back from Asia, everyone wears socks and flip-flops, and I thought, oh, that looks quite cool, actually. So I thought, I'll give it a go back in England.
Cool? It's like as far away from cool as you can get.
New choice.
It's like the best thing ever. You've introduced a new fashion to us.
Thank you. Thought someone would notice and appreciate my cool nature.
So, what are we going to do? How are we going to make sure that everyone takes on the wearing of socks with flip-flops? Because most people think it's a crime.
Well, yeah, we need a brand, don't we? Like a brand name, like Flipsock.
New choice.
We need to advertise on TV and radio and the internet and Facebook.
Right. Let's do it. I've got the sock that starts it all.
New choice.
I've got this sock. That it's all gone manky, so we can't use this.
New choice.
It's all gone manky, so we could use this as an example of what happens to your socks.
Well, I've got 20 grand we can put into a campaign.
Fantastic.
New choice.
Why have you got that money and kept it to yourself?
Well, I won it when gambling in Asia.
New choice.
Wearing... Well, I had a bet with someone that wearing socks with flip-flops wouldn't be sexy, and obviously they lost.
How did you find out that it was sexy?
New emotional choice, Ruth.
How did you find out it was sexy?
Well, I don't really want to talk about it, but Macau, what happens in Macau, stays in Macau.
Oh, that's a bit saucy.
New choice.
That's a bit suspicious. What happened in Macau?
JJ, new physical choice.
Tell me all about it.
JJ, new spiritual choice.
I will.
Come
Let
on.
me tell you when it began. I was in Hong Kong. I went on the boat to Macau. I met many, many girls who needed my help. They needed support from someone who understood socks and flip-flops. I brought the two together and they rejoiced.
New choice.
I put them together and everyone laughed at first, but once I got them with my laughter, then I cracked them. I got them all to think it was a really good idea.
So they paid you lots of money for it?
New emotional choice, Ruth.
So they paid you lots of money for flip-flops and socks?
Yeah, I thought it was a good thing. 20 grand in total.
That means that they all know about started already.
We've got customers lined up.
But it's not going to be our idea then.
Well, it is ours. I mean, you know, we patented it. It's our thing, but we've already got a market we can sell to.
So you've actually patented it already?
In our name.
New choice.
Well, I have patented it, and obviously, you know, when I say patented, what I mean is I've written an email.
And scene. Well done. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Nice. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next game presently. So, let's see. I asked the audience for suggestions of famous movies, and we've got loads of those coming through. We are going to do a game which we haven't done on the show in a while, and it's going to be a 1 minute remake. A 1 minute remake. The way this works is that there will be, well, we'll do it as a 2 and a 3. So there'll be 2 people in a scene who have to attempt to remake the entire story of a film. Whether they've seen it or not, it doesn't matter. You'll have 1 minute to make up a 1 minute version of a film based on the titles that we've been given. So first up, let's have JJ and Andrew. You can go first. We've got loads of good suggestions here. Now, because we've got lots of good suggestions, there's only a couple of us. I will make sure that at least one of you knows the name of which film we're going for. So Elkie, who was on the show last night, hello Elkie, he's given us a couple of suggestions. Do you know? Have you seen The Wizard of Oz, guys?
Directed it.
Yeah.
You've what?
Directed it.
You directed the movie The Wizard of Oz?
Oh,
what? This is so exciting.
Version. Oh,
well,
no.
that's not what I said. The movie. How exciting would have that been? Right. Okay. So, and Elkie says, "Hey, Elkie." So, The Wizard of Oz, you're going to do a 1 minute remake of The Wizard of Oz. So, just to clarify, within this 1 minute, and the timer will be on, we want to get a beginning, a middle, and the end to this whole story. So, it is not just one scene. So, let's get the whole story in this 1 minute, and here you go.
I'm so excited! I think we need to go somewhere with my shoes and get them together, but first I need some friends. Oh, what's your name?
The canvas.
Oh, what's happening? It's so fast. Oh, we're going. We're moving.
Oh, not Kansas anymore.
No, we've got past Kansas. We've got past Illinois. But who are you?
I'm a lion. I have no heart.
Oh, and who's your friend next to you?
I'm a tin man. I have no.
Oh, great. And who's the other guy with a straw?
There's some sort of creep.
Not a creep. That sounds perfect. Let's go. Oh, look at that. This is a yellow brick road. Let's go down. Oh, you're really scary.
I'm melting.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Evil's gone away.
Saves a lot of time.
Hey, look, there's the castle and the gates. Let's go in.
And that is 1 minute. Well done, well done. Wow, excellent stuff. We had an awful lot of the elements in there. They weren't always necessarily in the correct order, but yeah, you got everything. You got the witch melting towards the end, just in time for you to arrive at the Emerald City. So we got most of it in there, and I love the camera work for the
creep, yeah.
Yeah. And the creep, the lion, the scarecrow, and the creep. Okay, so that means Ruth, Sarah, and I will now attempt to do one. So let's see what suggestions we've got, and we'll let you guys decide here. We've got Ghostbusters, we've got Castaway. Castaway, there's literally one character in a football, so that might be a bit difficult. Ghostbusters, Hamilton. I've not seen Hamilton at all. Right. I should do. I think it's on Disney Plus now, isn't it? I need to watch it.
An improv friend of mine just done a 5-hour one-man version. It's on Facebook.
Wow.
Talal Kalkuti. Look up Talal as a friend of mine, and he's getting sponsorship for Syria, Black Lives Matter, and himself. He's got no money.
Okay.
That's for you, everybody. You've got to do that.
Yes.
No, it's good. 5-hour version of Hamilton, one-man show.
Wow.
Okay. The Truman Show, Saving Private Ryan. Anything inspiring, Ruth, Sarah?
Oh, just go with Ghostbusters.
Okay, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Right, so 1 minute remake, and here we go. I think we need to try to come together, and we can make a franchise out of this.
Yeah, sure. Let's get to the old fire station and make it into a Ghostbusters station.
Okay, we should stay here tonight.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
I've got a vacuum. Let's strap it to our backs and suck up some ghosts.
Yeah. Right.
Now, I've got a date with this hot new girl, but she's turned into a dog, and she keeps going on about Zool.
Oh man, we should go and bust her probably.
Okay. Oh man, we've got to walk up all the flights of stairs. Here we go. Right. Oh no! Stay Puft Marshmallow Man! Quick, zap it!
Oh.
And that is 1 minute. Oh my gosh. Well, we got some of it in there. Oh dear.
At least we got the marshmallow, the Stay Puft. That was Stay Puft. Well done.
Yeah. I do have the slight advantage, is obviously I have to keep an eye on the timer, so when there was 2 seconds left, I just mentioned Marshmallow Man. Otherwise, we were about a third of the way in. Okay, so let's move on to our next game. In fact, we've got we might use a few more of these movies to inspire another game or two. So where have we got here? In fact, let's change things up in the suggestion box, because otherwise time will get away from us. Could we now have more suggestions of well-known characters in fiction, people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? I might be jumping the gun slightly, but we got loads of suggestions here. But let's get those suggestions in early. Okay, so the next game we are going to do, we are going to do a game of body language. We're going to do a game of body language. So, starting us off on this one, let's have JJ, Andrew, and Ruth. JJ, Andrew, and Ruth, you will play this game. The way this works is each of you are going to be assigned a body part that you have to use as creatively as you can in the scene. So, audience, if you are able to very quickly suggest a body part, then that will be useful. If not, then I will assign them. But let's see, this is going to be set within the world of a movie. Let's have a look. This is going to be set within the world of Mary Poppins. This is a missing scene, an extra scene from Mary Poppins. And let's see, each of you assigned a body part that you have to use as creatively as you can. And Andrew, you're going to have to use your arms as creatively as you can in the scene. Michael Tufnell, who often performs with us on the show, has suggested knees, which is perfect for this kind of show. So let's not put that in there. And then he suggested legs and toes. So he's literally just moving down the body. Well, let's work upwards. JJ, let's say you have to use your we've got arms. Yeah, okay, your right hand. Let's just say your right hand then. And Ruth, you have to use your hair as much as you can. You have to use your hair. This is a scene from Mary Poppins. And here you go.
Hello.
What's happening? Whoa, I can't see anything. Who's that coming down with an umbrella?
Oh, God, I would have to come down in monsoon season.
Hair today, gone tomorrow.
Oh, lost my umbrella.
Let the ducks in. Why do we have to tidy
Spoonful of sugar will make the medicine go down.
Why should I have to tidy up my bedroom? Oh, it's all
Oh, wrong film.
Yes, completely. We go to the park, Mary.
I get paid for this?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Let's go to the park.
Mummy's gone off to march with the women protesters, or whatever they're called, suffragettes type people. Daddy's gone to the bank. Where are you going?
My brothers and sisters.
Can I feed the birds, please?
Oh, yes.
Feed the birds a penny a time. And who's that man with a big brush? We're not allowed to have the chimney sweep in the house, you know. Mummy wouldn't like it.
Chimney sweep?
Where are
Don't
you
call
going?
me a chimney sweep. Oh, I'm all black. Look at me, I'm all dirty. Oh, dear.
You are dirty. That's why Mummy doesn't like the chimney sweeps being in the house.
Oh, blimey, missus. I'm a chimney sweep. Wouldn't you Adam and Eve it? Oh, blimey.
Oh, my...
I'm black as soot, doll. Black as soot, madam.
I don't want soot in my hair. I don't want soot in my hair. It's horribly hairy.
Did someone say sooty and sweep? Oh, oh, wrong film.
That's not supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, is it?
Absolutely not. It's, I can't spell. I'm a hand.
Oh, and she might be practically perfect in every way, but Mary Poppins has popped off. Where's she gone?
I'm back.
Don't leave us. Don't leave us. Oh.
She's gone that way.
Oh.
Oh, no, hang on. That way.
Oh, no. Which way?
That way.
I can't see. I can't see. I can't see down
Oh, that way. That way.
there. Oh.
I am the evil Mary Poppins head thought.
Oh, no.
Yes. I was not really a sweep. I was faking it. Because I'm evil.
Where are you? Oh, and she just
I'm
come.
still here. Oh, is that a plane?
And scene! Well done. With the death of Mary Poppins, I feel that that would be the end of the story. Oh,
Don't
wow.
remember the death of Mary Poppins, but there you go.
I don't remember Mary Poppins.
Do you think that's actually happened, where like someone has perhaps parachuted and been hit by a plane, and I don't mean the same plane that they jumped out of? It sounds like it should have happened, but that's just probably the worst thing ever. Right. Okay. So, audience, in fact, it's voting time. It is voting time. Who do you think did best with their body part there? If you want to hand it to JJ, then vote for JJ. If you felt that Ruth survived a hairy situation, then vote for Ruth. And if you want to sunk about arms, anyone got a pun about arms? I can't.
If you think he's armless.
Hey, love it. If you think he's armless, then vote for Andrew. Whilst we'll wait for the votes to come in, Sarah, let's hear your expert opinion on who you think won that
great
round.
Use of body parts from all concerned. I felt like I was actually watching the film again. But I think for holding it together so beautifully, I would vote for Ruth.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that that was the glue onto the scene. I will give my opinion, because otherwise it's just you, Sarah, and it hasn't taken up huge amounts of time. I would give that one to JJ, because that is the first time I feel like someone has literally just done a hand puppet for an entire scene, which is an excellent use of the body part that he was assigned there. So, but also props to Andrew. He was flying that entire scene, so you know your shoulders will be stronger for that. Okay, let's see if we've got votes coming through, and then we'll do another one of these. We've got votes coming through. Regina on Facebook has voted for JJ. Janie has voted JJ. Michael has said Ruth did a hairy good job, so it's a vote for Ruth. Jane says Ruth, which makes it 2 apiece. Max says Andrew. Michael has already voted by saying Ruth, but he says JJ, wearing a good hat. So there's some hat love going on there. Joe Ross says Ruth, which makes that 3. And Michael clarifies, but my vote is for Ruth, which we'd already counted. Sophie says Ruth, which makes that 4. Any other votes? Styles Clash said JJ, which makes that 1, 2, 3, 3. So very close here.
Any other votes coming through? Elkie says Ruth, and I think that's going to close it up there. So we will say, Ruth, you won that round. Excellent stuff. So we are going to do another one of these games. Audience, in fact, we had loads of suggestions of body parts, so we can see what we got. First of all, let's pick a film. Matilda. This will be a scene set within the world of Matilda for Sarah and myself. And let's see what body parts we can have. So head, shoulders, knees and toes. Anything else? Eyebrows. Femur. You're kidding me, Michael. Femur. So if you can use your eyebrows and eyelashes have both come up. So if you can just generally use your eyebrows and eyelashes, Sarah. I'm not using my femur. Let's have a look what I can use. Mouth. I will use my mouth as much as possible. This is set within the world of Matilda. And here we go.
Young lady! You there, child! Who do you think you are speaking? Do you want to go in the chokey?
I don't want to go in the chokey. Please don't make me.
Well, you wouldn't like to go into the chokey, would you? But I'm going to grab... Oh! What have you... My arms, there... Oh! Someone is controlling me. I'll bite you then. I'll bite you, I will.
Wow, I so wish I'd seen this film. I'm happy that someone's choking you, I think.
Are you some sort of disobedient child? Have you never been in a library? Have you never read a book by Roald Dahl?
I'm a disobedient child who's never been in a library and has never read a book by Roald Dahl, and it's very expressive in eyebrows.
Well, so let me introduce myself. Perhaps you are not the child I thought you were. Evidently, you're not intelligent or a bookworm of any kind. Aha! I see who you are now.
Yes.
Bruce Bogtrotter. I thought that was you.
Yes, I am.
I wanted some cake, and you have eaten it, so now I cannot get all of the flavours in my tongue and my lips.
I'm really sorry. I love eating cake.
I know. I can see. So I think you should have a little bit more. Yes. You're going to finish off the entire confection. Now get your lips around this cake and nosh down on some chocolatey goodness.
Oh, there's a lot of cake there.
Yes. I salivate at the prospect of it.
I like cake, I think.
Oh, you're always talking. Just put a zip on it.
Oh.
And scene. Do you not know Matilda, Sarah?
No.
Oh, I should have checked. I'm so sorry. I thought that was... I know it so well, so I just assumed everyone else knows that. Check it out, though. So, obviously, it's the Roald Dahl. Like the musical, you know, but...
The music is fabulous.
Tim Minchin wrote it.
Yeah. The movie, though, was directed by Danny DeVito, and he's also in it. I'd highly recommend it.
Is he Matilda?
No.
He plays Matilda's dad. But what is it? Pam Ferris plays Mrs. Trunchbull.
Wow.
Yeah, she's amazing in it. Okay, Michael joins in your plight here, Sarah, as Michael says, "Who is Matilda?" Okay, but
Michael.
audience, who do you vote for here? Do the eyes have it? In which case, vote for Sarah. Or do you think I'm a bit mouthy? In which case, vote for David. Let's find out how our fellow performers would vote this one, starting with Ruth.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah, but David was mouthing off so much that you didn't stand a chance. Aye.
Okay, JJ.
David the Mouth gave himself the mouth, so a bit of a stitch up, Sarah, I'm afraid.
JJ, you always accuse me every time I...
It's weird though, isn't it? I mean, how you could give yourself mouthy, I just don't know.
Right, okay. I was chewing the scene, And the
film that you know that Sarah doesn't know. Apart from
well,
that
one I do take the blame for, I didn't check. Okay, Andrew.
Well, for all of those reasons, Sarah.
Okay, so let's have a look at the comments here.
Michael says Dave was waltzing there, so vote for David.
Waltzing
Okay.
Matilda.
Very good.
Australian
Very good.
joke.
Very good, Michael, and well done for translating it for us there, JJ. Max says David. Regina says David. Sophie says David. Jane says David. But I'm going to be fair and say, because I didn't check that you even had a clue what we were doing that about, I'm going to say Sarah won that round. There you go.
Why does Michael say Pam Ferris plays a wheel?
What?
Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel.
He's doing better wordplay in the comments than we're doing on the show, basically.
No, he really isn't. He really isn't.
Okay, so let's move on to our next game. In fact, let's move on to what will be our finale round, but we'll do, because there's 5 of us, we'll do a couple of rounds of it to find out who our finalists are. So we are going to do an impression battle royale. We're going to do an impression battle royale. The way this works is that we're going to have people do impressions, and then you get to vote on who you feel does the better impression. And the audience, this is why we need lots more suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do, and we'll do some short impressions, and then you get to vote. So, starting us off, we will have JJ and Andrew. JJ and Andrew, you will go first. Let's find some characters for you guys. Do you know what? Okay, so this isn't this isn't like anything bad. So Sarah, you can judge this yourself. But Joe Ross makes the comments that you look like Miss Honey from the movie Matilda. So I'd say that's a compliment. But yeah, there may be something in there. You could definitely play Miss Honey. Let's have a look. Michael says my cat says Sarah. So Sarah, you did also get a vote. Michael's saying a lot of things, in fact, in the comments. I'm having to scroll through to find something else. So, you are going to be... Who are we going to have? Andrew, you can go first. And you are going to be... You are Liam Neeson. Your Uber hasn't arrived. You are Liam Neeson, and your Uber has not arrived. And here you go.
Hello. Is this my Uber? You haven't arrived yet. I have a particular set of skills. It makes me a nightmare for people like you. All you have to do is turn up. Take me to my destination, and I won't kill you. Okay, bye.
Okay, well done. Excellent stuff. So, next up, we will have JJ. JJ, let's find a character for you. Wow, okay, as suggested by Joe Ross here. George Formby playing the piano. You are George Formby, and you are playing the piano. And here you go.
I usually have my ukulele, but somebody nicked it. So I am playing the piano, cause that's all I got in. I love the piano as well, but my ukulele is my thing. I'm known for playing a ukulele and being a bit of a bing. So I go bish bosh, I go bish bash, I go big bosh on the piano. It's black and white keys, but it's not the same as the ukulele. Good night, everybody.
Okay, well done, well done.
Even I can't remember George Formby very well.
Amazing. Who do you vote for there? Were you taken by Andrew's performance? If so, then vote for Andrew. Or are you happy cleaning windows with JJ? In which case, vote JJ or George Formby. Let's find out what our fellow performers thought, starting with Max the dog.
Max says JJ. He thought that was fabulous.
What do you say, Ruth?
Oh, no, what you said to Andrew was really good. Max, Andrew was good. No, I'm JJ.
Okay, Sarah, how would you vote this one?
This is a close one, yeah, because I love JJ's accent.
It was great, wasn't it?
I think I really believe that Liam Neeson was trying to call an Uber, so I'm going to go for Andrew.
Okay, interesting stuff. So, we'll give a few more seconds, just because obviously shorter show. Oh, I'll give some thoughts of my own as well. I thought the voice JJ was absolutely spot on for George Formby, and I think it very closely followed the tune of When I'm Cleaning Windows as well, as much as you could with the different lyrics. So I think I lean ever so slightly more towards you, but I think that Andrew did a really good Liam Neeson. And you remembered the speech from the movie, which was...
Some of it.
Well, yeah, enough of it, the famous bits, a particular set of skills, it was all in there. Okay, so just whilst we're waiting for a few more comments to come through, I'll just remind everyone a couple of announcements we've made this week. First of all, because it's right behind me here, within the next few days, literally chomping at the bit to actually get this out the door now, we will have the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which will be available to buy for Kindle devices. You can get it on paperback from Amazon, possibly some other distributors as well in the near future, and then later on down the line there will be an audiobook. It will tell you how to play over 100 improv games, including lots of the original games we've come up with in Extreme Improv. It will break down the rules of the games and give pro tips on how to play them successfully. I've worked hard on this book for a long time, so I'm very excited to finally get it out there. With that, let's come over to the comments. So, Sophie says, Andrew was great, but JJ topped him. So that's a vote. I hate when well, I love it, but when the audience do a swerve like that on you. So that's a vote there for JJ. Joe Ross says JJ. Michael says JJ has the best hat, but vote for Andrew. Oh, so a reverse there. So vote for Andrew. Guys, help me keep track. Max says JJ. Michael says JJ was very good, but vote Andrew. You've already said that though. Jane says JJ. Michael keeps saying more stuff. Says Andrew. Liam suitably brooding. Regina says JJ. Janie says JJ. And Battlecat says Andrew. Any other votes coming through? And we got another vote here. Styles Clash. Votes Andrew. What does that put us at? I think JJ is 1.
6 and 4.
Oh,
yes.
JJ, you go through there. Well done. Michael also says, "Is my picture in the book?" No, it's not, Michael. I'd love it to be, but there's no. Well, actually, well, you'll find out. You'll find out what's in the book.
Can I do the voiceover, please, for it?
No, I'm doing it. It's my book, right? I'm never going to get hired to do an audio. Have you heard my accent? No one's going to hire me to do an audiobook otherwise. Right. Okay, so next up, we will have Sarah, Ruth, and myself. Sarah, Ruth, and myself. And then we will get someone go through. And let's go first for Sarah. Let's find a character for you. You are going to be... And you are Cilla Black describing your garden implements. You are Cilla Black describing your garden implements. And here you go.
I've got a rake, a hoe, and a mower, and they are looking to meet someone. So what I've done is I've got a lovely, lonely gardener on this side, and he's going to ask them some questions and see which one he's going to pick. Now, I personally would pick all of them because they've all got something unique to offer within the sphere of gardening. But I'm pretty sure that he is going to go for the rake because the rake is the most adventurous. Let's see.
Okay, excellent. Well done there. Well done. So, contestant number 2, as I think the theme was going there. Ruth, you can go next. Let's find a character for you. Oh, I love it. Michael is on fire today. You are Cleopatra, and you are Liam Neeson's Uber driver. You are Cleopatra. You are Liam Neeson's Uber driver. We don't often do this. We did it last night. Andrew, I'm going to allow you to also be present for this. So I'm just going to take out my camera. This is Ruth's impression, but if she needs the assist, be there as Liam Neeson. Take it away.
I have been driving the Uber for so long, but I am lost. I must not tell my passenger that he is going the wrong way. He'll never know. I'll say it is a route that the Egyptians understand, and he, being Irish, cannot. It's all right, sir. You are in good hands here. I may have been late, but I'm on time and on course. He doesn't know that I'm not.
Oh, I can't be late. You must be faster. Hurry! There's no time.
Yes, I will put my foot down. He doesn't know that I'm racing to somewhere completely different from where he wants to be. Regally, I can bathe in the milk of human kindness, so that he will never realize that my destination is a pyramid beyond where he wanted to be. We will commune with the gods of Egypt. Oh no, I've taken my hands off the steering wheel. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm careening around the road. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I will become a mummy.
And scene! Well done, well done, well done. I love how smooth and cool Liam Neeson was throughout that whole experience. But no, excellent stuff, Ruth. Excellent stuff. So, once again, in the interest of fairness, can one of our fellow performers suggest a character for me and something they're doing?
One of the Chuckle Brothers.
Oh my god. Okay, doing what?
A risk assessment.
Okay. I feel like that's kind of all they actually do anyway. Right, so. Okay, and here I go. Oh, right, so. Okay, so this is what we need to do. We need to check everything is okay and that we have enough space over here. No, not near you. To me. No, not to you. To me. To you. Right, to me, to you. Right, so there will be 2 of me and 1 of you. Is that what you mean? No, that's not right. Right, let's think about this. So, when we stand here... Oh, hang on a minute. The whole place is burning down. Oh, shit. Right, and see... I have nothing. Right, okay, so the question is, did I get a chuckle out of you there? In which case, vote for me. Do you want to say, oh, mummy, and vote for Ruth there? Or do you want to vote for... Oh, I've done it again where I forget what the third character was. Sarah's character. Who was... Do you want to Laura Sarah in the next round by voting for Sarah as Cilla Black? So, put Scylla or Sarah into the comments. That's almost a tongue twister. Put Cleopatra or Ruth into the comments. Or put Barry Chuckle or David into the comments. I'm deciding that I'm Barry Chuckle because I can't remember the other one's name.
Paul.
Obviously.
I mean, I don't know, I'm cool.
Right, okay. No, yeah, Paul Chuckle. Which one died?
Oh, Barry, maybe?
Barry.
Oh. Either way, that was very sad. So, do you know what? It's really, really sad because when I was a child, my family went to Butlins holiday camp and the Chuckle brothers were meant to be there and they couldn't be there the week I was there, so I missed them.
Oh,
Never had that opportunity now. Never had that opportunity.
At least you got the chance to just be one right now.
Well, exactly. Dreams do come true. So, let's find out what our fellow performers would vote, starting with Andrew.
Well, since Ruth was a terrible Uber driver and my daughter's dead, so I didn't get there in time. I'll vote for David.
Okay, JJ, how would you vote this one?
I think David had a pretty good chuckle there, got the lines in, so it wasn't too bad, but threw it away at the end, don't know why.
I do that sometimes.
Now, I love Sarah's performing pretty well all the time, but her lack of an attempt of a Scouse accent was a bit disappointing.
Yeah,
and you can't do everything in a Kent RP, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be harsh here. And I thought Ruth was great. At first, though, Ruth wasn't sure where it was going. Developed nicely, though. Bit of Asper's milk coming into it later. Nice character development. And by the end, I was impressed. So Ruth gets it for me.
Okay, so let's see what our audience have voted. So we've got lots of votes come through. Janie has said David. Joe has said Ruth. Jane says Sarah, so that's all one apiece. Max says Sarah.
Regina says Mummy Ruth. So that's 2 a piece for you guys. Michael says Ruth was a supreme Cleopatra supported by a brooding Liam vote. So I think that's a vote there for Ruth. Luna21 says David. I'm not keeping good track of these guys, so you're going to have to help me. And any other votes coming through? Any other votes? That's it for now, so let's just see.
We've got 5, I think.
So hang on, so 1. I got 2. Ruth got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sarah has 1, 2. Okay, so that means Ruth, you have gone through. Well done. So,
as well.
Who won the previous round?
JJ.
Okay, so what we're going to do is JJ and Ruth will have a one-on-one here to decide who is the first finalist, and then the rest of us will have one more round where all 4 of us will go in, and we will then find a second finalist that way. So, Ruth and JJ, let's say...
Playoffs.
It is chaos. Chaotic.
Playoffs.
Right.
This is a cricket thing. Don't worry.
Okay, so anyway, wow, Michael was given one here. I quite like the idea of theming where characters can make a return cameo. So Sarah, you can once again be Cilla Black for this, but JJ, you are Margaret Thatcher, and you are murdering Cilla Black.
Oh, sorry, it's not me, it's Ruth.
It's me.
What? No. Sarah, you were Cilla Black. So just like Andrew came back. What?
Oh, sorry.
No. Okay, so let me clarify. So as Andrew returned as Liam Neeson, we will have Cilla Black make a triumphant return to help out JJ, who will be Margaret Thatcher, and Margaret Thatcher is murdering Cilla Black. So, Andrew and Ruth, if you can pull out your camera view for just a brief moment. And so once again, this is JJ's impression, but feel free to support Sarah. And here you go.
The thing is, Cilla, most people think I'm a bit of a thug. But what I've done here is introduce a very slow acting poison. My husband told me about it, and I feel that with your Scouse accent, a bit like Derek Hatton, oh, what an awful man, I feel that most people from Liverpool, well, obviously the poor ones, should be exterminated. And you, as the representative of those awful people, should be the first to go. I'm sorry, but your television career will be over. They are considering me to be the front person of Blind Date, so I'm quite excited. Anyway, enough of me. Good luck in death. I hope that you find the blind date that you're looking for.
Oh, blimey, Governor, this poison is kicking in.
You see what I mean about the accent?
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And scene. Well done. Love the accent there at the end. Blimey, Governor. Right, so that was JJ. I liked your accent as well. And now let's come across to Ruth. Let's find another character for you, Ruth. Oh gosh, Michael has the strangest suggestions. Right, so let's have a look. You are going to be... You are Danny DeVito. You are buying clothes in Big and Tall. You are Danny DeVito. You are buying clothes in Big and Tall. Love the suggestions today. And here you go.
Okay. So, who's serving today? Come here. I need trousers, I need a jacket, I need a shirt, and I need a bow tie. I'm going to the Oscars. Yeah, I'm getting an Oscar. So what have you got in my size? What do you mean? What do you mean the trousers? These are the trousers. Well, I'm holding the hem. I'm holding the waistband of the trousers. You expect me to put them over my head? Well, I wouldn't be seen then. That's no good. Get rid of those. I want a jacket, I want trousers, I want a shirt, I want a bow tie. What's wrong with that? Why can't you do that? I will get someone on you. I will get someone on you. I have got friends in high places. I've got the mighty, the tall. And me, I can bite your knees. So you just do your job and get me a suit that fits. What do you mean I've got to go to the children's section? There's a children's section in High and Mighty? For tall children.
Okay, and scene. Well done. I love it. Big and tall, and you called it High and Mighty. I think that's amazing. Imagine, that shop, instead of being called Big and Tall, it was called High and Mighty. That's great.
There is actually a shop called High and Mighty.
Oh, is there? Is there?
That's what I think I mixed it up.
Okay.
You don't need to imagine it, David. It exists.
There you go. So,
I've never talked in it. I'm very short.
audience, it is now once again voting time. Get those votes into the comments. Who do you vote for here? Do you vote for Ruth as Danny DeVito, or do you vote for JJ as the Iron Lady? So get your votes into the comments. Would you like Ruth to do this again and be the other half of the twins, or would you like Maggie T to go through to the next round, to the grand finale? Let's find out what our fellow performers thought, starting with Sarah.
Well, this is a tricky one because Maggie was quite disturbing. Obviously, she poisoned me, but I'm not taking that personally. But the idea of Danny DeVito trying to shop for really long trousers, the tall person, that amuses me a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for Ruth.
Okay, and Andrew, how would you vote this one?
Yeah, I'm going to go for Ruth as well.
Okay.
It's the idea of Danny Vito biting people's knees. It's funny.
Yeah, I might go for Ruth here as well, who did have the perfect Scouse accent in that round. So yeah, we were there in the end. I'm joking. I love the voice. So let's come across. Let's see what votes we have got coming through. Michael says loved the support Scylla. So Sarah, somehow you got a vote in this round. Excellent start. Elkie says JJ. Sophie J says JJ. Joe says Ruth. So it's 2-1. Michael says JJ was a classy Maggie vote. So that's 3 for JJ, 1 for Ruth. Max says Ruth, which we speculated before, maybe your dog, in actual fact, but that's 3-2. Regina says JJ, making it 4-2. Jane says Ruth, making it 4-3. Janie, have we already had Janie? No, we haven't. So Jane and Janie. Janie says Ruth, making it 4-all. 4-all is where the votes are currently at. Any other votes coming through? Any other votes? We're going to give it a 5-second countdown. 5-second countdown. Hang on. Joe Ross says, sorry, JJ, but as a Liverpool supporter, I'd never vote for her. Right, so, wait.
Political comment.
Okay, I'm guessing that's a vote for Ruth, but not quite clarified. So I'm going to give a 5-second countdown and I'll just make a decision on it. So 5, 4, 3. Oh, hang on, she already voted. She already said Ruth. It's a tie. 2, 1. Okay, it's a tie, so we're going to need to have a quick tiebreaker game. We're going to do a quick scavenger hunt. So, guys, I would like you to find something from your environment which you can show to the camera to show off the idea of good fortune. Something to show off to the camera which will show off the idea of good fortune. That may be a contradiction just for the fact you're on this show at the moment, but otherwise, 30 seconds to show some good fortune. Whilst we're doing this, Sarah, you're always doing stuff at the moment. Do you have anything you want to plug, just quickly?
Oh yeah, so I am running Improv Gym, which is all online at the moment, which is weekly drop-ins. So they are 7 o'clock BST on a Tuesday, and if you go to @Improv Gym at Facebook, you'll see all the adverts and you can come and join in.
Awesome, very nicely done with 2 seconds to spare. Excellent stuff, perfect timing. JJ is back. Ruth is not quite back yet, so we'll give it an extra couple of seconds, but then we will come to JJ first. Let's just start on this because we'll make the decision anyway.
Okay.
JJ, show us something to denote good fortune.
If you're going to win a poker tournament, the right one to win is the Irish Open. Now, you can't get much luckier than that with the 3-leaf card. Should be a 3-leaf clover. There's the clover. There's the Irish Open. Now, that is lucky.
Wow, where did you buy that? Okay, wow, very impressive. Ruth, what have you got to show off good fortune?
Well, I have a lucky sixpence, or I had a lucky sixpence, and then I realised it wasn't a lucky sixpence, which I wouldn't be able to spend nowadays anyway. It's actually a lucky 5p, so that's my good fortune. I found 5p that I didn't know that I had.
Okay, oh, this is a close one. We will ask our fellow performers, just, Andrew, who do you give it to out of these two?
No idea. JJ.
JJ, Sarah?
Well, I do love the idea of a lucky 5p, but I think just for finally demonstrating to me what Silver Black sounds like, I'm going to go to JJ.
I love it. Okay, that means my vote isn't actually necessary here. So JJ, you go through to the grand finale. So what's going to happen now is the other four of us are going to do one more impression each to decide who will join JJ in the finale. Starting with Andrew. Let's find a character for you. So audience, we may need another character or two suggested. And you are going to be... You are Madonna laying an egg. You are Madonna laying an egg. And here... Oh, hang on. Oh, we've got 2 egg-laying suggestions, which is weird. Right, but you can be Madonna laying an egg, and here you go.
My boobs, right? Hey, Madonna. Yeah. I'm going to lay an egg because all my boobs are all over the place. Eggs coming. Oh, I've lost a boob. Here's the egg. Oh, no. Oh, I wish I was a virgin. And there it is.
Okay, excellent. Well done. Well done. Laid an egg there. So, next up, Sarah. Let's find a character for you. As suggested by Elkie in the comments, you are Elmo. And you are all tickled out. You are...
I don't know who Elmo is. Sorry.
Sarah, are you like a foreign spy that doesn't know all of these childhood characters? Okay, you don't know who Elmo is. Let's find someone else for you. Do you know Sesame Street?
Vaguely.
Oh, okay, doesn't matter. Right. You are. Do you know? You are Gordon Ramsay. Do you know who that is? Excellent.
Yes.
Right. So you are Gordon Ramsay. You are reading a children's story. You are Gordon Ramsay. You are reading a children's story. And here you go.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Welcome to my story. So all the children were... And then they went on a slide, and then they went to cook some dinner, which was... undercooked, if anything, but it's fine if it's undercooked because it's for children. And then they went to the park where they decided to eat their picnic, but then it started raining.
And scene. Well done there. Wow, we were lucky there. You self-censored, which was perfect. So, next up, Ruth, you can go next. Do you know who Elmo is?
Not well enough, I think. I can't. No.
Okay,
actually,
don't worry.
No.
We'll find a character for you then. You are going to be. Go scroll back. You are Princess Margaret
killing an antelope, as suggested by Michael. You were Princess Margaret killing an antelope. And here you go.
Give me the gun. I want the gun, not the bottle of gin. The gun. Quick, because it's going to get away. It is over there. It is. I can see it. I can see two of them, in fact. Oh, they're wonderful. They're beautiful. I need to kill it. Give me the gun. What do you mean? You shoot. You're like a photographer. That's what you shoot. I thought when you say you shoot, we were going on a shoot. That we were going on a shoot to kill the antelopes. What do you mean you want to shoot me? You don't want to shoot me. Are you do? Oh, David. Please do. Oh no. I don't want the antelopes in the background. That's it. I need the gun. Oh, here's one. Let's go. And I can aim just fine. Oh, where's it going? Where? Oof. Oh, I killed the photographer. Oh well, no one will mind. Royal family will sort me out. Because when you're royal and your sister is the queen, you can do whatever you like. That's true, isn't it? I need a cigarette, please. You want a cigarette?
And scene. Well done there, Ruth. Well done. So, hang on, what have I done? I've spotlighted you, JJ. You've stolen the scene from us all. Right, so I will go next. Once again, in the interest of, so hang on. Interestingly, someone called Crack My Skull on D Live says that's not the Queen, imposter. So, you know,
wasn't the Queen.
They also ask, is this live? Yes, this is. So, okay, on that thought, fellow performers, can you give a suggestion of someone for me?
I think you have to be Prince Philip.
Okay, doing what?
We're royal.
Prince Philip as a driving instructor.
As a what?
Driving instructor.
Okay, Prince Philip as a driving instructor. And here I go. Oh, well, right, so the first thing you need to do is to get into the car, so just make sure you're sat down there. Now, put on the... Oh, you've got a nice pair of norks there. Sorry, Queenie, she's not around. She knows that I get up to things with my mistresses, and you look like you could resuscitate an old man at any time. Very good. Make sure you take the next left turn and... Oops, there goes my hand. Or just making sure there may be distractions on the road. So you need to be... oh, there we go. Straight to the bottom. Oh, no, needed to go round the left. I was referring to other things. So anyway, I never got to be king, which was... quite a disappointment, but I get to play my Xbox in the evening. You should try and find me there. My gamer tag is Prince Philip for the win. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just finishing these things off in terrible fashion every time. So, okay. The question is, who do you vote for there? Do you want Prince Philip to be the king? If so, then vote for David. Do you vote for Ruth as Princess Margaret? I couldn't remember which royal you were after all of that. Or I forget who else was everyone. Andrew?
Oh, no,
was
Madonna.
Was Madonna like a virgin, or do you vote for Sarah, who was Gordon Ramsay? So either put Sarah or Gordon to vote for Sarah, put Madonna or Andrew to vote for Andrew, put Philip or David to vote for David, or puts Margaret or Ruth to vote for Ruth. They're such all generic names, it's just like too many names, isn't it? So, JJ, who would you fancy going up against in the final here?
Oh, very tricky. I mean, there was such good detail and commentary in each performance. There really was. You've got Madonna's boobs all over the place, starting off pointy, and then shape-shifting, which was good detail there. Someone having a... David, I thought, both David and Ruth, the detail of the characters and characteristics. David Bailey, the photographer, loved that Ruth. Drinking a lot, because she was an alcoholic, and David fumbling with various women that he can get hold of. Both really, really good. But I would actually have to vote for Sarah to be my opponent in the hope that she gets a character with an accent.
Tactical voting. Tactical voting.
Well, yeah, all right. Any other accent apart from Kent or P, then I think I've got a shout.
Okay, let's have a look in the comments. Michael says, it has to be brooding Madonna. Such a physical piece. I loved Margaret and Philip. Wait, but the vote is for Brooder Andrew. Max says Sarah. So it's 1 for Andrew, 1 for Sarah. Regina says Sarah. Elkie says, gotta go. But I vote for a censored Gordon Ramsay. So that's 3 for Sarah. 3 for Sarah, 1 for Andrew. Sophie J says Sarah, 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 but we'll only count that once. Sarah is rocketing in the league. BattleCat20 on Twitch says Sarah. Janie Doodle 5 on Twitch says Maggie Ruth. Styles Clash says Sarah. Jane says Ruth. It's spelled David, guys, in case you've forgotten. But with that, I think, Sarah, you have gone through. Well done.
May I say, David, that was one of the best performances I've seen you do. So I feel you were really unlucky. It was really good.
Thank you.
I'm not even being sarcastic.
Okay.
It was very good.
Right, so next up, we are going to have the grand finale to decide who will be today's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. It will either be Sarah or JJ.
A suggestion for Sarah.
With an accent. Oh yeah, so audience, if you want to give a specific accented character, put it in quickly. But with
Robbie the Bruce.
With that, we
Ian
will say,
Paisley.
JJ, you can go first. Just because I'm interested to see what accents they do. Do you know who Elmo is?
All the time. But no, not really.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Right, okay.
Big Bird is probably all I could do, but I can't do that either.
Okay, so, right, let's find a character for you that was suggested earlier. You are going to be... You are Michael J. Fox, and you are playing Doc Brown. You are Michael J. Fox, and you are playing Doc Brown. And here you go.
The thing is, I was originally cast as the younger one, and then they said, "Oh, the guy with all the hair is a much more funny part, and you'd be really good in it." And I said, "Oh, gee, okay, I'll be the nutty professor guy." So I get to invent the DeLorean and everything, and I connect the lead into the top of the church. So I do like gymnastics and everything. It's a much better part. I'm so pleased that my name is Michael J. Fox, which gives me so many choices of my parts. Oh, I think this is going to be so big, and I think I'm going to do at least 3 of the films as the nutty professor guy who invents time travel and connects a thing in the car. I do like that connection thing. I really do. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm hoping Danny DeVito will be cast in the role I was first put in, because he's only little. Then I'll look really old and mature and everything, just like a nutty professor. Okay?
Okay, excellent stuff there. Well done. Well done, JJ. So, we are now going to have a performance by Sarah. Sarah, I'm not going to give you this one, but I'm just going to say it just for the trivia. Michael is on a rampage of his suggestions, and he has actually suggested someone with an accent. And we'll see if anyone knows who this is. Elsie Tanner. Do you know who Elsie Tanner is?
Coronation Street.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Manchester.
but I just had to look up who this character was, and Michael has suggested a character
The original
from
older character.
yes, from Coronation Street, played in the series between 1960 and 1973, and then from 1976 until 1984.
Never watched it, wasn't alive.
Yeah, I was not born during any of those periods, so let's find another character for you then. You are going to be... Let's have a look. Okay. You are... Do you know the... This is quite funny. Do you know the Goonies?
Saw it when I was a kid, I think, once.
Oh, right. Okay, okay. Let's have. Okay, here's one for you. You are The Rock. Getting stoned. Do you know who The Rock is?
The Rock.
Sorry.
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
The actor.
Sorry, I need.
Okay,
to,
Sarah.
I need to
Let's try. We'll workshop it. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay. Okay, tell me
what
about it.
what is like a famous character or person who you may know?
Someone from a book, David.
Someone from a book. Okay. Ruth, have you ever read a book?
Yeah, I did read a book once or twice.
Okay, can you suggest one?
Well, I think she should be David Copperfield, or better than being David Copperfield, I think she should be what's the character in David Copperfield?
Uriah Heep?
Yes, that was the one, Uriah
Heep.
Yes.
Ever so humble.
Ever so humble.
Is he
like
like
I don't give any help, Sarah. I'm not giving any help.
Okay.
Uriah, creepy.
Okay, so you are
creepy?
Uriah Heath.
Yeah, but
Okay,
doing,
see,
how
you
about-
should have taken Elmo, Sarah. You should have
I know,
taken
right?
Elmo. Right, okay. Let's say,
Uriah
no, let's be
Heath,
fair.
that's-
You'll be David Copperfield, because that's a bit more of an
Oh,
obvious reference. You're David Copperfield. Let's find something that it says that you're doing. And you're David Copperfield, and you are preparing... What is this? Preparing asparagus for Oliver Cromwell. So you're David Copperfield. You are preparing asparagus for Oliver Cromwell, to combine in one of the audience suggestions from earlier.
He's a very rural person, by the way, Sarah.
Very moral person.
Rural.
Rural.
It's very
Oh,
moral.
excellent.
Okay, so Sarah?
Is he a child?
Not all the way through, no.
He was when he was young. Okay, so
He's
you're
from a
David Copperfield. You are preparing asparagus for Oliver Cromwell, and here you go.
I'm going to prepare myself some lovely asparagus, I am, and I'm going to give it to Oliver Cromwell, and then he won't be chopping my head off, will he? That'd be lovely. I'm gonna chop that up right there with my donkey's hooves, I am, and I'm gonna make that lovely for Oliver Cromwell. There we go. And then I don't think that he'll kill me, but I don't know. Oh, I'm going to chew some straw whilst I'm chopping. Oh, I love being a rural person who's making entrees for Oliver Cromwell.
And scene. Well done there. So, audience, get your votes in, because this will decide who is today's Extreme Improv XStreamed champion. It'll either be Sarah as David Copperfield. It feels so long ago since we did it. JJ, who were you?
No idea.
I can't remember anymore.
Michael J. Fox.
Oh yeah, you were Michael J. Fox playing
As the
Doc
old
Brown.
character.
Yeah, so vote for JJ as Michael J. Fox, or vote for Sarah as David Copperfield. Let's find out what our fellow performers thought. Audience, get your votes in lickety-split, just because of the time delay. Andrew, who would you give this one to?
Yeah, I've never read David Copperfield, so I'm not sure I have.
It's 100% accurate.
But they're both really good. But, Sarah.
Okay, I've never read a book, but I enjoyed the accent there as well. I've written more books than what I've read this year, so true story. Okay, and I think I'll give it to Sarah there as well. And Ruth, who would you vote for?
Well, I'm really sorry, Sarah, that you never read David Copperfield and that you took the rural a little bit too seriously. JJ, I think you were fabulous. I'm voting for JJ, for Michael J. Fox as Doc Brown.
Okay, let's go over to the comments section and see what we've got votes. Regina says Michael J.J. Fox. Well, I added on the Fox, but I like what they did there, Michael J.J. So that's one for JJ. Michael then says Sarah, pure Dickens, vote. So you get a vote there, Sarah, one apiece.
Half right there, half right.
Yeah. Battle Cat says Sarah, putting Sarah 2-1 in the lead. Improv Chattanooga has joined us, and Improv Chattanooga says Sarah. So that makes it 3-1 to Sarah. Styles Clash says Sarah Copperfield. So Sarah is rocketing into the lead. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-1. But we'll give a few more seconds just because we had a lot more votes earlier. And we'll see if any more come through. I will also take this brief opportunity just to say to everyone, I haven't put the graphic up here, but we will soon be doing the Extreme Improv XStreamed World Championship during the month of August, where we invite any performers, improvisers, actors, comedians, whatever, to get in touch, to get involved, we'll be doing a World Championship, which will be a 7-day tournament version of this exact show. So, like today, there will be one winner. They would progress through to another show until there is just one winner over the entire week. That will be the 10th to the 16th of August, but also throughout the month of August, we'll be doing lots of special shows, having guest shows, guest acts, some workshops, different kinds of shows, some podcasts and interviews, and all kinds of things, just because there's no proper Edinburgh Fringe and Camden Fringe and all these things this year, so we'll do it in the virtual space instead. A few other votes have come through, and we got another vote for Sarah, saying Sarah wins, from Sophie J on Twitch. Michael Tufnell says, I vote for myself as well, so one vote for Michael. Max says Nutty Professor. No, sorry JJ. That spoiled it, Sarah. So I think that's a vote for JJ. I'm not sure.
I think it's a vote for Sarah.
Is it?
Like my reference to nothing.
That spoiled it, Sarah.
She's won. I should be careful.
Okay. One more vote's come through for Sarah. So Sarah, congratulations. You're today's Extreme Improv Extreme Champion. Let's give you the championship belt on the screen, which is now there. So you have the championship belt below you. We will do the wrap up for the show in a moment. Audience, if you have any final shout outs, any things you'd like to say to any of us or to each other, put them into the comments and we will read them out at the very end of the show. But for now, let's find out where you can find our fellow performers on social media, starting with Ruth. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Ruth Curtis Acts. You can look up my website, ruthcurtis.co.uk, or look up wow.co.uk, which I present every Tuesday and Thursday morning, though in fact I'm in virtual lockdown still, sort of. So the show goes out, but without me, on Radio Charwell.
Interesting. Andrew, where can the people find you?
You can find me at dumpster fires at various locations around the country.
You're at one right now, this show. I put this down, but it's fun. Right, so, JJ, where can the people find you?
I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and don't use any of them.
Hokey cokey. My name is David Postansky. You can find me at David Postansky on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, spelt Pustansky. I'd also just like to once again give this last plug that by this time next week, hopefully you should be able to order copies of this book to buy, so you can learn how to play some of these games. I'm quite excited about that.
I looked up on Amazon earlier, and you're not there.
Not there yet. That's just because it's. Like there's a whole process, ISBNs and registering stuff. It takes longer than I expected, but regardless. Lastly, let's come to today's champion, Sarah. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook at Improv Gym, which I mentioned earlier, where we do weekly drop-in classes, and also at Improvotics, where we do lots of online shows, and that is improv with robots.
Okay, fantastic. So, just to do the wrap-up for Extreme Improv, once again, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, DLive. We've got podcasts all over the internet, so on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, so on and so forth. You can see any of these streaming shows every Wednesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. UK time, and then on a Friday at 12 p.m. UK time. So,
one tonight, David. Is there a special one tonight?
Oh yes, thank you so much, JJ. So there's a couple of other things happening today. With Dave Green, who's regularly on the show this afternoon, we're going to be doing an episode of the Super Kick Mania Pro Wrestling podcast. So if you're a wrestling fan out there, do check that out. That's some point this afternoon. We'll post precisely when. It's usually around 3 p.m, but it might be a bit earlier, it might be a bit later. We'll find out. But then definitely at 8 p.m. tonight, there is going to be the Extreme Improv Games Night. This time hosted by Ashara, and joining us will be favourites such as Danny and maybe Shalita and other people who I've forgotten off the top of my head because I wasn't prepared to say this. But we will be playing some Dungeons and Dragons. So if you're a tabletop gaming fan into Dungeons and Dragons and this type of thing, check us out because it will be a fun games evening. Thank you for that, JJ. With that, let's see what anyone else has said in the comment section. Michael Tufnell says, "Is Dave Green Elmo?" That's what the rumor is, but we're not quite sure. And let's have a why Dave Green? He's not on the show. He's not even here to defend himself, Michael. How could you do this? Right. Okay. Will you be back next week? Yes, we will be back next week. Asks Janie on Twitch. Well done. Really enjoyed the show. Have a great weekend, everyone. Says Michael once again. Oh no, Dave is in the comments. That might be why he's asking if he's Elmo. He says tune in to the Super Kick Mania podcast this afternoon with D², so double Dave. And let's have a look. And then, yeah, Dave Green says, "I'm ashamed that no one seems to know who Elmo is." So that's why Michael wants to know if Dave Green is Elmo. And we can confirm now that he is. With that, I will say thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and stay extremed. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, and we are now going to be live. Hello, everyone. Hello. He's going for it. But that basically should be the whole show, shouldn't it? It's because we're going to play lots of improv games.